Oh, do I have a gem for you today? The book of Ruth. Now, a lot of people read this and think it's just a love story, but it's actually way more than that. It's a prophetic blueprint of the rapture, of the church, and ultimately your redemption. And almost nobody sees it. So pay attention, all right, for 5 minutes. There was a famine in Bethlehem, okay? Now, Bethlehem means house of bread, and there was no bread. That should stop you right there. When the house of bread is empty, something is spiritually wrong. Now, Elimelech leaves Bethlehem and goes to Moab, a picture of the world, okay? So picture this. He takes Naomi and their 2 sons outside the will of God. We got to remember that. Elimelech dies, okay? Both sons die. Now, Naomi is left empty, right? And Naomi literally says, don't call me Naomi, which means pleasant. She said, call me Mara, which means bitter. That is Israel. Pleasant turned bitter. Chosen, but scattered. Empty because she left the land. But here's where it starts to get wild. So remember that as we go into this next part. One of the daughters-in-law is Ruth. I'm sure you know the story. She is a Moabite, a Gentile, right? She has no covenant. She's got no promises and no inheritance. Let that sink in. And yet she says one of the most powerful lines in all of Scripture. She says, your people will be my people, and your God, my God. That is faith to a T. That is conversion to a T. That is you and me, right? Naomi returns to Bethlehem at the beginning of the barley harvest, okay? So remember this, barley harvest, the first harvest of the year. Do you see it? First fruits, right? Resurrection language. Timing in Scripture is never random. It's never random. There's always a purpose behind it. If it's in the Bible, there's a purpose. Now, Ruth just happens to glean in the field of Boaz. But in Hebrew, it literally implies a divine appointment. Again, there are no coincidences in God's economy. Boaz means in him is strength. Where's he from? Bethlehem. He's wealthy. He's a near kinsman. And here's the key, right? The kinsman redeemer had to meet 4 requirements. Number 1, he had to be a relative. Number 2, he had to be able to pay the price. Number 3, he had to be willing to pay the price. And number 4, he had to assume the obligation